Hello everyone, how are you? I know it's been a long time and I apologize, but things are finally calming down and I'm back at it. So today what we are going to do is we are going to focus on the adductors or inner thighs and mostly trying to use a block. So we're trying to build some strength in those inner thighs. So what you need is a block or a couple of books maybe tied together because you don't want them to slip and fall apart, but something that you could squeeze between your legs. So thicker book, a couple of books tied together. Or I guess you could take a canned good and put it like, if it's vertical, turn it sideways, you could squeeze that as well. So that is what you're gonna need. So let's go ahead and start off laying on down and make sure you have that block handy. And I don't have a quote for today, but my food for thought is, it's never too late to refocus. Like I said, it's been a crazy, crazy month for us, but it's time to get back on track with things. It's time to refocus and move forward. So it's never too late to refocus your energies. Never too late to start over again. So give it a go. If you feel like you're in a funk or a little bit of a busy time and you're stressed out, reset your clock. Start out over. Start fresh. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Full body stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then lower those arms on down, bend those knees up, take the knees wide, bottoms of feet together. Bring your right hand to your heart, your left hand to your belly. Set your intention for today's practice. Then blink the eyes open, bring the knees back together, pull the knees into your chest one at a time, and stretch your legs up to the sky, maybe point and flex your feet a couple times. Take your arms out to a T, palms facing up, and with straight legs, I'm just gonna move this block out of the way, you're gonna drop both legs off to the left for a twist, trying to keep that right arm down on the earth. Bend those knees on the earth, roll back to center, stretch those legs back on up, point and flex the feet or roll the ankles a couple times. And then exhale, drop both straight legs off to the right. I'm kind of at a blocking point because my window is right here, but you get the point. We bend those knees on the earth, come back to center, lower the feet down, grab that block, and you're gonna place the block, the thinnest setting, between your legs, between your thighs, so just below the knee bones and until the fleshy part of your thighs. While you're here and on the floor with knees bent, palms by your side, I want you to squeeze that block, engaging your inner thighs, engaging the glutes and your core. Squeeze, 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 but don't forget to breathe. You gotta breathe this whole time. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Then inhale, relax. And then raise those arms up overhead. We're gonna do that same thing again. Squeeze that block, engaging those inner thighs. Isometric traction. Squeeze, 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 but don't forget to breathe. And then lower those arms down, relax the legs. You can pull the block out and flap your legs a little bit if you'd like. Then you're gonna take that block and you're gonna put it right back between your legs, pull the knees into your chest, and then straighten those legs up to the sky. Once again, go ahead and squeeze that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It engages your core a lot more with those legs up straight now. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, release, bend the knees down. And then we're going right back up again. Stretch those legs up high. Reach those arms overhead again. Squeeze that block. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then lower the arms down. Relax the legs. You're going to pull the block out. Butterfly those legs a little bit. Relax the muscles. And then you're going to roll to one side, or you can rock and roll forward and back and come up to a comfortable seated position. Have your legs out straight. Sit up nice and tall. And I want you to put the block on, again, the thinnest setting between your feet. Okay? Squeeze that block with those feet. Sit here in your staff pose. Maggie, you want to be a part of it too. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's engaging those inner thighs again. Sit up tall in your staff pose. And then inhale those arms on up. Still keep squeezing that block, and this time you're going to go ahead and fold forward. Inhale, roll back up. Take that block, put it between the thighs now. Okay? Sit up nice and tall. Squeeze that block with those thighs. You're still sitting tall here. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, go ahead and fold, still squeezing that block. And inhale, roll back up. Set that block aside. I'm just going to turn sideways a minute just so you can see. You're going to have your knees bent, and you are going to put the block back between your legs. Your hands are going to go behind you. Fingertips can face towards you or away. I like it better with my fingertips turned away. It's easier on my wrists, but do what feels better for you. So now you are going to squeeze that block with those legs, and you're going to lift your tush up for a reverse plank. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then exhale on down. You can rock the legs a little bit. Gonna do that one more time. So when you're ready, set yourself up. Lift the hips up, squeeze that block, reverse plank again. Then exhale, lower on down. You can grab the block out, rock those knees. Let's go back to lay down on our backs. We're going to kind of combine the last few things. Put that block between your legs. We're going to take bridge pose now. So when you're ready, squeeze that block, lift the bum up. Come into your bridge. Keep squeezing that block with your legs. Keep breathing. Then exhale, lower down. Rock it a little bit, relax. And we're going to do it one more time. So squeeze that block, lift the tush up. You can raise your arms up overhead if you'd like. There goes Maggie. And then lower the arms down. Lower the legs down. Grab that block out, rock side to side. And then you can rock and roll forward and back again. Come on up to a seat. And then you're going to come into tabletop position. Shake out your hips a little bit. And just take a couple cat and cows, moving it to your own breath. So exhale on the cat. Inhale on the cows. One more time, cat. Inhale, cow. So now what I want you to do is I want you to grab that block again. You're putting it between your thighs again. I'm turning sideways on my mat. Fingers, hands and feet are going, hands and knees are down. You're tucking those toes under, and you're going to lift those hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. Now once you're here in your dog, I want you to squeeze that block again. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep squeezing, rock forward to plank, still squeezing. Exhale, back to dog, still squeezing that block. Inhale, forward to plank, still squeeze, pull the belly in. Exhale, back to dog. One more time, inhale, forward to plank, hold it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, back to dog. Go ahead and grab that block, set it aside. Walk the dog out a little bit, bending one knee at a time. And then you're going to step that right foot through between your hands, drop that back knee down. Hands can go to blocks the knee or all the way up into full Anjaneyasana, whatever feels good for you. Then plant those hands down. Walk that front foot off to the outside edge of your mat. Turn the toes off, heel stays on. Go ahead and lean forward again, getting to that inner thigh now. You can stay on your hands, or you can grab a block and come down onto your forearms, or you can come down onto your forearms on the mat, whatever feels good for you. You can keep the back knee down. You can curl the back toes up and lift that back knee up as well, whichever again feels better for you and your body. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Drop that back knee down if it's not already down. Keep the left hand planted. You're going to twist and reach that right arm back. Option to bend the back leg. Option to grab that back foot to get a quad stretch. Release that foot. Slowly come back to center. You're going to walk that right foot back to midline. I'm going to turn it and face you guys square on. Your right hand's going to be the inside of that foot. You're going to take that right leg and you're going to lift it out to the side. The inside edge of that foot is facing down. And then you're going to lower that foot down. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, raise it up. One more time, exhale, lower it down. Inhale, raise it up. Then you're going to stretch that leg back long behind you. And exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Round your spine like cat. Inhale, stretch that leg back and long. Exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. One more time, knee to nose. Stretch it on back. Lower that back or leg down, shake out your hips, you're back in tabletop. Go ahead and tuck the toes under and lift the hips and knees up and back, coming back into dog. Grab that block again, put it between the thighs. Inhale, rock forward to plank, squeeze that block. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward to plank, you're still squeezing that block. Exhale, back. One more time, inhale, forward to plank, squeezing the block still breathing as well. Exhale, back to dog. Grab that block, set it aside, you're back in your dog. Walk the dog out a couple times. And then you're going to step your left foot through between your hands, drop the back knee down. Hands can stay down, they can stay in blocks or come to the front knee or all the way up for full Anjaneyasana. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then exhale your hands on down. Take that front foot off to the outside edge of your mat. Toes stay up, go up, heel stays on. Lean forward again, get into that inner thigh. You can stay on your hands, you can come down to forearms on a block or forearms on the earth. That back knee can be down or you can curl the back toes under and lift that back knee up. Any variation is fine. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Drop that back knee down. Keep the right hand planted. Twist and reach that left arm back. Option to bend that back leg. Option to catch that back foot. Release the foot if you've got it. Come back around. Walk that foot back to midline. I'm going to turn and face straight again. The left hand's going to be to the inside of that left foot, and you're going to take that left foot and stick that leg out to the side. The inside of that foot is facing down. And then you're going to exhale, lower it down. Inhale, raise that leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Next inhale, stretch that leg back and long behind you. Then exhale, bring that knee to the nose, round the spine. Inhale, stretch that leg back long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, long. Exhale, knee to nose. Stretch that leg back long one more time. Drop that knee down, shake your hips out. Tuck the toes under, come back in a downward facing dog. Grab that block, tuck it between the thighs. Last time, the plank down dog mix. Rock forward to plank, squeezing that block. Exhale, back to dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale to dog. One more time. Inhale to plank. Exhale to dog. Grab that block out, set it aside, and walk your hands back to your feet so you end in a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale again, flat back. Exhale and fold. One more time, inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Goalpost those arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and grab your block, tuck it between the legs. We're going to do a couple half sun salutes. So inhale, swing those arms out and up. You're squeezing the block the whole time. Exhale, oops, and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reach those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale up, still squeezing that block. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, refold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise, squeezing that block, rise all the way up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Still keeping that block between the legs. Squeeze it nice and tight. Bend those knees. Come into your chair pose. Squeeze, 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 squeeze in your chair. Sink that butt a little lower. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then inhale, stretch all the way up and fold right back down. Let go of the tightening or the squeezing of the block a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose again. Squeeze that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing. Bring your hands to prayer. Go ahead and twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Still squeezing. Twist left. Inhale, back to center, squeeze. Inhale, stretch all the way up, fold right back down. Remove the block. Woo. Walk those legs out a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. So we're gonna do eagle pose. So if you need something to help you with balance, you can stand near your wall or you can grab a chair. So you're gonna sit in your chair. You're gonna cross that right leg over the left. If you can double wrap, I can't double wrap today. You can double wrap, if not just single. Take the arms out to a T. Right arm's on top of the left, or on the bottom. Arms out to a T. Right arm's on the bottom. Bend at the elbows. Raise those forearms up and keep those forearms away from you. If you need to hold on to the wall, you can just keep one hand up or on the chair. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're squeezing those thighs together, right? If your arms are lifted, lower them back to the chair or the wall. Straighten that standing leg. Uncross, walk it on out. Same thing, second side. Go ahead and bend those knees. Left knee crosses over the right. Arms come out to a T. Left arm is on the bottom. Bend at the forearms. Keep the forearms away from the face. Raise those elbows up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeezing those thighs. If your arms are lifted, grab them back to the chair or the wall. Woo. Stand up, uncross that leg, walk it on out. Woo. Come have a seat back on your mat. Woo. Right? Okay, so we are going to take our legs wide. Wide, wide, wide. Sit tall. You can have a block here if you want it. Just to stretch those inner thighs. Feet are flexed. Knees can be slightly bent or straight, but the feet are flexed. So it keeps those legs active all the way down to the toes. If you wanted to do here, instead of doing seated wide-legged pose, you could do frog against the wall as an option. I'm choosing to do this because I have windows behind me. But still the same difference. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you want to lean forward a little bit to deepen the stretch, we're going to be here for a few more breaths. Keep breathing, keep breathing. It's a big inner thigh stretch, creating lots of space there. And roll back up slow. Right hand stays down, left arm raises. Lean over to the right. Inhale, rise up, switch the arms. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, rise back up. Lean forward one more time. Inhale, rise back up. Set the block aside, bring those legs back together. Shake out the legs a little bit. Couple options for your hip opener. You can take right ankle over left ankle, sit tall and then pull forward. You can bend, stack knee on top of knee with that right foot out to the side and then lean forward, or you can bring that right foot back towards your left hip and then lean forward. Any and all are fine, and go where you want to go. Slowly rise back up. Take that right foot to the outside of that left knee, or you can bring it to the inside. We're going to twist now. So left hand or left arm hug that knee, twist off to the right. Slowly untwist back to center, extend that leg, shake it out. Same thing, second side, left ankle over right ankle and then fold. Left knee stacked on top of right knee with the leg foot out to the side, and then fold, or bring that foot close to your hip and then fold. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Keep that left foot to the outside of that right knee or to the inside. And then we're going to twist. So right hand or right elbow, hug that knee. Left hand comes behind, twist. And then slowly untwist back to center. Stretch out the legs, shake it out. And then come lay down on your mat. Set yourself up for your Shavasana. This was your restart or your refresh for today. Getting back in the swing of things. Now it's your time to restore. If you can stay in Shavasana a little longer, please do so. If you need to get moving, start to deepen your breath. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Bend those knees up. Slowly roll to one side. Pause there. And then when you're ready, make yourselves back up to a comfortable seated position. Keep the eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, it's never too late to restart, to refresh. Just push that button and get started. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. Love and hugs from me to all of you. Bye-bye.